How do you even live in that house? It's practically a concentration camp.
You think I don't know that? I hate it there.
Honestly, I feel sorry for you. Compared to your insane house, I'm living in...
And that is just a very small clip of an amazing mini-series called Under the Bridge, featuring, we've got Chloe Guidry here.
Hi.
Hi. This is amazing. You did a phenomenal job. We're going to talk all about it, but before we get to how you become this big-time star, Chloe, you're from right here in Acadiana.
I am.
Which is so amazing. To say that the minute we realized it, everyone became next level proud. Like, to claim you is amazing. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. We'll get to Joe and just the phenomenal job that you've done here.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Chloe.
Of course.
You are born and raised where?
I am. I'm born and raised in, I lived in Muir for a little bit, but now I live in Rain.
Okay, so
yeah.
Muir's were, okay.
Yeah.
And then where do you go to high school?
I go to high school at Notre Dame High School.
That is amazing.
I'm a junior.
You are a junior,
Yes.
and let's talk extracurriculars when you know you're not on the big screen.
Of course. I sing and dance. I'm part of the dance team. And then I do studio dance at Delarue. I've done it since I was probably 3. And then I sing at Valerie's vocal studio.
So you keep it local.
I do.
That
I
is
love
amazing.
it. I have my small group of people, and I love them. They're so great to me.
I'm pretty sure to even get Chloe on, we just called the high school. We were like, hello.
Yes, they did.
Chloe, I think that says so much about you that you can just intertwine and you can go back and forth. That is really, really neat.
you.
What has that been like for you?
It's been crazy. I was, you know, it's scary like when this comes out because you don't know how people are going to take it. But I mean, everyone around here has just been so supportive, and it was an amazing experience. Really.
I can only imagine. Let's talk early years. When did you start acting? When did you decide, like, hey, this is something
I started early on. I was 6 years old. It started as a pageant I was doing for my grandma who had multiple sclerosis, and the scholarship, or the winning prize, was a 5-week acting school in New Orleans. And so I went, and my first class, I did it with Nicole Bure, and she's been my coach ever since, probably 10 years going strong. Yeah, and I signed, and little 6-year-old knew that's what I wanted to do. So yeah.
So this particular, it's based on a true crime miniseries. It's on Hulu. It's called Under the Bridge. But have you done other things leading up to? What's that look like?
I have. I started with, my first thing was Joe Dirt 2.
Okay.
Around here, it was really cool. And then I've done The Last Tycoon, Walk the Prank, that was on Disney. But a lot of things that, you know, really like preparing me for this role, which was an incredible opportunity.
So as far as, like, you know, the local musicals or things going on at your high school, do you partake in those, or it's kind of hard, it just depends what you have
It's kind of
on?
hard to like do it, but I mean, they do a great job doing it. Yeah.
That is so great. And you cheerlead. Is there anything else that you're involved in on the side there, or you're just always
No, I mean, I keep up with my grades, but yeah.
That's amazing. That is so
Thank you.
just very cool. Okay, we are going to jump into Josephine Bell because, look, there's a lot of roles that you can play, but this one is mesmerizing. Like, I think it is so incredible that you can play this character, and you do such an amazing job. But I imagine it would be difficult at times.
It was. You really have to really separate, you know, your character you're playing in your real life, because it can be hard on you to, I mean, I was gone for 7 months, so it can be really hard to take on that. But I love deep roles, and Joe is a very complex character.
Extremely deep. I don't know if we're going to go to break and come back, but let's, before we do that, for folks that are like, okay, well, what is Under the Bridge? Kind of talk about the background of that.
Of course, Under the Bridge is a story based on the book by Rebecca Godfrey. It's based in 1997 in Victoria, BC, Canada, and it's the murder of Rena Verk, a girl around there, and the story and the teenagers that were involved in it, and just the story of, you know, why it happened, how it happened, and how she went to a party one day and never came home.
It's mesmerizing. It's must-see TV. It is so great. We're going to break it down. We're going to talk more about her character. When we return, stay with us. We're live with Chloe Guidry. Welcome back. We are live this morning, an exclusive interview. So happy to have her. Chloe Guidry. She's Acadiana's fine. We talk about young people in Acadiana just doing great things, and I think you lead the pack. I really do. You do a fabulous job. We're talking about, it's a Hulu mini-series, True Crime. It's called Under the Bridge, and the character that you play, for those just tuning in, just joining us, talk a little bit about, well, we just keep calling her Jo, but her name's Josephine Bell.
Of course. Yeah, Josephine is, you know, trying to be the leader of the pack that's, you know, going on in the gangs and what she's attracted to, because you know, she lives in a foster care system, so she doesn't have a good example to look up to.
Right.
So she looks up to the bad example. You know, John Gotti. She wants to move to New York.
Yep.
Just crazy, but she portrays the mean girl, portrays, you know, wanting everything in control. But inside, you know, she sees the love and the care that Rena has, and she wants that. But she doesn't. She knows she can't get it, so she betrays that. And she's really struggling inside, but it's just,
and you can see that,
yeah, definitely at certain points. And I really wanted to, you know, portray that she's two-sided, very two-sided and very layered. But yeah,
you do an amazing job. You do exactly that, portraying both of those sides. But we were talking a little bit in the break. What makes you go after that particular role? What draws you in there?
It's the deeper roles. I really love it, and especially this one. I mean, she was just so layered, and I really wanted to get into what she was thinking, and I love this psychological.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what, you know, brings me in, and you know, why people do the things that they do. And this was a story that is definitely like that.
Kind of crazy, because at the same time, everyone can kind of put themselves in that era of high school, or that, and you know someone, or you can relate, or you can feel it. So you do such a good job with that.
Thank you.
What was one of the more challenging parts about channeling Jo?
Yeah, it was definitely because it was so long. And I was out there for a really long time, but just portraying the vulnerability that you really couldn't show, but you wanted to make known was there.
Yep.
And so that was one of the harder things, was, you know, trying to put on that mean girl, but instead still feeling that teenage girl, because we're all like that, and we all go through a point where it's really hard. And
I
portraying
think
that.
Your whole cast, that whole group, you guys do a really good job.
Thank you.
Is it nice working with girls that were your age or close to your age?
It is. You can relate, and we all became a family, and it really helped. You know, when you're out there for so long, it really became a family. And then, you know, Riley and Lily, they were just so sweet and just so genuine to work with. Truly,
remarkable talent, especially, and they are in high school as well, age-wise.
They are.
That is so. This is just the start. Then I know we're gonna see a lot more of all of you, but specifically you. How many more episodes do we have left?
We have 3 more episodes left. It comes on at Wednesday, but around here it becomes 11 o'clock on Tuesday night.
Yes, which is a little late for us on this show, but don't worry, we stayed up last night to watch the latest. We are going to go to break. Do we get to return? We might. We're going to go to break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
I chose to live here. You know that? My mom begged me to stay. I got on her knees crying. It was kind of sad, to be honest. But rules? No thanks.
Okay, Under the Bridge on Hulu. It is a mini-series, true crime, based on a real story. Chloe Guidry, you guys, she does a mesmerizing, remarkable job.
Thank you.
Real quick before we go, what's next for Chloe? When can we see you again?
Yeah, there's some things coming up. I can't really say right now, but I'm excited for everybody to see, and thank y'all for having me.
Please come back anytime. We are true fans. We are super proud of you, and we are going to send you on your way. Chloe, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.